Are you secretly tired of feeling like you're running on empty, perpetually drained and disconnected? It's that gnawing feeling that there's a constant hum of anxiety buzzing in the background, or that achieving true, lasting well-being is some elusive secret only a few lucky people discover. Maybe you've tried countless diets, embarked on rigorous workout routines, or attempted every mindfulness app on the market, only to find yourself back where you started, feeling even more defeated, perhaps even more tired. You yearn for something deeper, for the tangible experience of waking up with real, unshakable energy, feeling profoundly connected to yourself and to the world around you, radiating a quiet confidence and inner peace that others can sense. But right now, it feels like that vibrant, peaceful, and truly healthy version of you is just out of reach, trapped behind a relentless wall of daily demands, overwhelming expectations, and unseen burdens that seem to steal your joy. What if we told you there are simple, yet profoundly powerful shifts you can make, starting today, that will unlock a version of yourself you've only dreamed of? These aren't just superficial tips or fleeting fads. They are the often overlooked truths, deeply rooted in human biology and psychology, that will redefine your entire health and wellness journey from the inside out. They tap into your deepest desires for peace, for energy, for genuine happiness, and for a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. These are the secrets that empower you to reclaim your vitality, quiet your inner critic, and build an unshakable foundation of well-being. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know exactly how to begin living the vibrant life you truly deserve, but you'll understand the profound, ripple effect impact these seemingly small changes can have on your mind, body, and spirit, setting you free from the burdens you currently carry. 1. Reclaim your breath, your instant sanctuary in a chaotic world. Do you ever feel like life is moving at warp speed, a relentless torrent of tasks, expectations, and digital pings, leaving you constantly trying to catch your breath? That pervasive feeling of being perpetually rushed, always one step behind, can leave you utterly drained, emotionally frayed, and profoundly disconnected from your own inner peace. It's like your nervous system is trapped in a constant state of fight or flight, even when there's no immediate danger, leading to that gnawing sense of unease, chronic stress, or even outright panic attacks. The invisible weight of deadlines, the endless stream of notifications, the unspoken societal pressure to always be on and productive, it all accumulates, tightening your chest, knotting your shoulders, and relentlessly clouding your mind. You yearn desperately for a moment of quiet, a way to just be, to find a sliver of calm amidst the storm, but it feels utterly impossible to find the space or permission to do so. The fear of falling behind, of disappointing others, or of simply not being enough keeps you locked in this breathless cycle. Imagine, for a moment, being able to hit the pause button to instantly create a micro-sanctuary within yourself no matter where you are, whether stuck in traffic, overwhelmed by emails, or facing a difficult conversation. Imagine being able to instantly calm that internal chaos, to bring your nervous system back into balance with a simple, yet profound, act. This isn't about escaping your responsibilities. It's about building an unshakable inner resilience. The key isn't to add more to your already overflowing to-do list, but to subtract the pressure and regain control by tapping into the most fundamental, often overlooked, and always available tool you possess: your breath. Your breath is a direct communication line to your nervous system. When you breathe shallowly and quickly, you signal stress. When you breathe deeply and slowly, you signal safety and calm. Intentionally taking a few deep, slow breaths throughout your day, a deliberate, slow inhale through your nose, expanding your belly, followed by a gentle, even slower exhale through your mouth, can reset your entire system. This isn't just a metaphor. It triggers the vagus nerve, activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest and digest. Pause before reacting to an infuriating email. Take 60 conscious seconds to simply be before picking up your phone, or focus on the rhythm of your breath during a stressful commute or before a presentation. Even 5 deep breaths can lower your heart rate, reduce muscle tension, and bring a wave of clarity. Consider the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Practice this a few times a day, particularly when you feel overwhelmed or before bed. This simple act is a powerful anchor in a chaotic world, signaling to your body that it's safe to relax, significantly reducing the physiological and psychological impact of stress and fostering an empowering sense of control over your internal state. It's an immediate pathway to profound calm, available to you anytime, anywhere, a secret weapon against the relentless pace of modern life, offering you a precious moment of peace and presence. 2. Master your night, unlocking energy and clarity through profound rest. We live in a world that often praises hustle culture, glorifying busy schedules, relentless ambition, and minimal sleep as badges of honor. Yet, this societal narrative comes at the profound expense of one of our most fundamental and non-negotiable human needs, truly restorative rest. Are you constantly fighting a pervasive brain fog that makes simple decisions feel monumental? Do you struggle with inexplicable mood swings, feeling irritable or overly emotional without clear cause? Perhaps you've noticed your body just isn't recovering the way it used to after a long day or a tough workout, feeling stiff, sluggish, and generally worn down. That persistent tiredness isn't just an inconvenience. It can feel like a heavy, invisible cloak, dulling your creativity, shortening your patience, and making even the most basic tasks feel like climbing a mountain. Many of us wear our sleeplessness like a badge of honor, claiming, "I'll sleep when I'm dead." But underneath that defiant facade is a deep, primal yearning for true rest, for the profound clarity, vibrant energy, and emotional resilience that comes from being genuinely recharged. The fear of missing out, of not being productive enough, or simply the inability to quiet a racing mind, often keeps us from the sleep we desperately need. What if your most powerful productivity tool, your most potent mood stabilizer, and your greatest well-being booster wasn't an expensive app, a trending supplement, or an exhaustive personal development course, but something you already possess, simply waiting to be optimized and prioritized? It's time to truly master your night, to reclaim your inherent right to deeply restorative sleep. This isn't a luxury. It's essential, non-negotiable maintenance for your brain, your body, and your entire emotional and psychological resilience. During sleep, your body performs an incredible symphony of vital functions. Cells repair themselves, muscles recover, your brain consolidates memories, processes emotions, and literally clears out metabolic waste products like amyloid beta, which is linked to neurodegenerative diseases. Hormones rebalance, immune function strengthens, and your emotional regulation system gets a crucial reset. Think of it as your body's nightly tune-up, a profound biological reset that prepares you for optimal functioning the next day. To achieve this, prioritize getting a consistent 7 to 9 hours of quality, uninterrupted sleep. This is not about being lazy. It's about being profoundly effective. To begin this mastery, create a consistent and calming wind-down routine that signals to your body it's time to prepare for rest. Dim the lights in your home at least an hour before bed. Put away all screens, phones, tablets, laptops, TVs, as their blue light disrupts melatonin production, the sleep hormone. Instead, read a calming physical book, listen to soothing music or a gentle podcast, take a warm bath with Epsom salts, or engage in light stretching or gentle meditation. Make your bedroom a true sanctuary. Cool, ideally between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Dark, use blackout curtains if necessary. And quiet, consider earplugs or a white noise machine. Avoid heavy meals, excessive alcohol, and caffeine in the hours leading up to bedtime. Furthermore, try to go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time each day, even on weekends, to regulate your circadian rhythm. Honor your body's profound and undeniable need for true rest, and you'll awaken to a level of sustained energy, mental sharpness, improved mood, and heightened resilience you might not have realized was possible, ready to face the day with renewed vigor, optimism, and an undeniable clarity that empowers every aspect of your life. This dedication to sleep is an investment, in every waking moment. 3. Unburden your mind, freeing yourself from the weight of worry and overwhelm. Is your mind a constant, relentless loop of what-ifs and should-haves? A ceaseless internal dialogue that feels both exhausting and impossible to switch off? Do you find yourself carrying the invisible, yet profoundly heavy, weight of future uncertainties, past regrets, or feeling utterly paralyzed by tasks and responsibilities that seem insurmountable, stretching endlessly before you? This relentless mental chatter isn't just annoying. It's profoundly draining, stealing your precious joy, sapping your vital energy, and keeping you from fully engaging with the beauty, opportunity, and calm of the present moment. It feels like you're constantly trying to juggle too many thoughts, concerns, and potential catastrophes simultaneously, leading to overwhelming anxiety, chronic indecision, and a pervasive sense of being completely out of control. You yearn for mental clarity, for the quiet ability to focus on what matters, for inner peace, but the incessant noise inside your head feels deafening, trapping you in a cycle of rumination and inaction. The fear of forgetting something crucial, of making the wrong decision, or of simply not being smart enough to handle it all, can feel utterly suffocating. Think about how much lighter, how much more agile and joyful you would feel if you could release some of that mental clutter, creating vast, serene space for clarity, focused intention, and renewed creativity. The path to this profound mental freedom is to consciously and systematically unburden your mind. This begins by learning to distinguish between what's genuinely within your direct control and what isn't. For the things you can control, whether it's a specific task, a decision, or a direct action, break them down into smaller, bite-sized, manageable steps. This simple act is incredibly powerful. It transforms daunting, overwhelming challenges into approachable, actionable items, instantly reducing the mental load and making progress feel achievable. For the things you can't control, the future, other people's opinions, past events, practice radical acceptance and consciously, repeatedly, choose to let go. Worrying about what you can't change only drains your energy without altering the outcome. Implement practical strategies to externalize and manage your thoughts. A simple brain dump on a paper, writing down every single thought, concern, task, idea, and worry that's swirling in your head can be incredibly therapeutic. Once it's all out, you can then organize it. Use a planner or a simple to-do list to prioritize tasks, categorizing them by urgency or importance. This helps you focus your precious mental energy on what truly matters, creating a roadmap instead of a chaotic jumble. Practice single tasking instead of constant multitasking. Focus on one thing at a time to reduce cognitive load and improve efficiency. Set clear boundaries with digital distractions by scheduling specific times for email and social media. Incorporate short mindfulness breaks throughout your day to observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing them to pass like clouds. By actively choosing to sort, release, and focus, you free yourself from the tyranny of an overthinking mind, creating a calm, expansive mental landscape where clarity, purpose, and peace can truly flourish, allowing you to breathe deeply and live more fully. This isn't just about managing stress. It's about reclaiming your mental sovereignty. 4. Find your inner child. The healing and liberating power of laughter and play. When was the last time you truly laughed? Not just a polite chuckle, but a genuine, uninhibited, belly-aching laugh until your stomach hurt and tears streamed down your face. That kind of liberating, pure joy that makes you feel light and carefree. As adults, we often get tragically caught in the relentless seriousness and ever-increasing demands of life, forgetting the profound, primal joy and vital importance of play. Do you ever feel a persistent tightness in your chest, a nagging sense of unexpressed emotion, and a deep, aching longing for lightness, spontaneity, and simply being silly? We are conditioned to chase achievements, accumulate responsibilities, and seek external validation, often neglecting the fundamental human need for pure, unadulterated joy and imaginative engagement. This constant state of adulting can leave us feeling stiff, rigid, emotionally constricted, and profoundly disconnected from the vibrant, curious, and playful essence of who we are. The fear of appearing unprofessional, immature, or simply not serious enough often stifles our natural inclination to play. What if the most powerful antidote to chronic stress, debilitating anxiety, emotional rigidity, and even physical tension was something you could access anytime, anywhere, absolutely free, and with immediate, profound effects? It's time to find and joyfully embrace your inner child. This isn't about escaping reality or shirking responsibilities. It's about reconnecting with a fundamental part of your being that brings vitality, creativity, and resilience. Actively seek out opportunities for genuine laughter and playful engagement. Watch a truly hilarious movie or stand-up comedy special. Call that one friend who always manages to make you smile, or simply allow yourself to be delightfully silly for a few minutes. Dance unself-consciously in your living room to your favorite upbeat music. Engage in a creative project just for fun, like doodling, painting abstractly, or writing a silly poem, or even build a fort with your kids, or just for yourself. Spend time with animals, watch children play, or revisit a beloved childhood game. Laughter is not just a pleasant emotion, it's powerful, physiological medicine. When you laugh, your body releases endorphins, natural feel-good chemicals that act as natural pain relievers and mood boosters. It also reduces stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, improves blood flow, and even strengthens your immune system. Play, similarly, reduces stress, enhances problem-solving skills, boosts creativity, and fosters deeper connections with others. Embracing play isn't childish or irresponsible. It's a profound act of self-care that rejuvenates your spirit, liberates your mind, and reminds you of the boundless joy, wonder, and possibility that is always accessible within you. It's a powerful way to break free from the chains of rigid adult expectations and rediscover the inherent lightness and wonder that is your birthright, bringing a vibrant zest back into your daily existence. We're halfway through these life-changing insights, and if you're already feeling that spark of hope ignite within you, that quiet recognition of something you've yearned for in the depths of your being, just imagine what the next few secrets will unlock for you. You might be experiencing a mix of excitement and perhaps a whisper of doubt, thinking, this all sounds too simple, too easy to be truly transformative. My problems are bigger than a few deep breaths or a good night's sleep. But often, the most profound, sustainable, and lasting changes come not from complex, overwhelming strategies, but from the most overlooked, seemingly minor habits. The ones that quietly tap into our deepest, most fundamental human needs for connection, for vitality, for growth, and for purpose. Don't let the deceptive simplicity of these principles fool you. These are the very foundations of a thriving, resilient life, built from the inside out. These aren't quick fixes designed for fleeting results, but sustainable shifts that quietly build a stronger, more joyful, and more authentic version of you. Keep watching, because the next 5 secrets are often the very ones we neglect the most in our fast-paced lives. Yet they hold the biggest, most profound impact on our emotional well-being, our physical vitality, our mental clarity, and our overarching sense of purpose and fulfillment. Your journey to holistic well-being is just beginning to unfold. 5. Nourish Your Connections, the profound antidote to modern loneliness. In a world that prides itself on being more connected than ever through screens, social media platforms, and instant messaging, why do so many of us feel profoundly, achingly lonely, even when surrounded by people or constantly online? The silent, insidious ache of isolation, the pervasive feeling of being unseen, unheard, or truly understood, can be one of the most painful and debilitating human experiences. You might find yourself scrolling endlessly through curated social feeds, witnessing what appears to be vibrant lives, while secretly longing for genuine, authentic connection in your own life, yet feeling profoundly unsure how to foster it, or even where to begin. This pervasive sense of disconnection isn't just uncomfortable, it silently erodes our mental health, diminishes our emotional resilience, and deeply impacts our sense of belonging and self-worth. The fear of vulnerability, of being judged, or the pervasive belief that everyone else has it figured out, often keeps us trapped in this painful isolation, building walls instead of bridges. Loneliness is a significant risk factor for various health issues, including heart disease and depression, making authentic connection not just a desire, but a necessity for survival. What if the profound antidote to modern loneliness wasn't about frantically trying to find more people or amass a larger online following, but about consciously deepening the bonds with the precious few already in your life, and courageously opening yourself up to new, authentic, and truly meaningful connections? It's vital, on a fundamental level, to actively nourish your connections. Make intentional, dedicated time for genuine human interaction that goes beyond a fleeting text message or a quick like. This could mean a heartfelt phone call with an old friend, a regular coffee date with a family member, or committing to joining a community group or club centered around a hobby or passion you genuinely love. It's about quality interactions, not mere quantity of contacts. Practice active listening when someone speaks, truly hearing and understanding them without planning your response. Be willing to share your true self, your vulnerabilities, and your experiences. Authentic connection flourishes in the space of shared humanity. Offer genuine support and empathy to others without expectation of immediate return. A daily dose of friendship, profound empathy, and a strong sense of belonging truly is powerful medicine for your soul. It creates a vital protective buffer against stress, fosters a deep sense of purpose, reduces feelings of anxiety and depression, and floods your life with profound joy. Remember, humans are fundamentally wired for connection. It's a non-negotiable component of our well-being, as essential as air and water. Nurturing these bonds is an act of profound self-care that builds a rich, supportive tapestry for your life. 6. Fuel your temple. Eating for sustained energy, stable mood, and crystal clear clarity. Do you ever feel consistently sluggish, mentally foggy, or find your energy crashing dramatically mid-afternoon, leaving you feeling frustrated, irritable, and desperately craving sugary pick-me-ups or another jolt of caffeine? It's like your body is trying to tell you something crucial, sending clear signals that it's not receiving the nourishment it needs, but you're either not listening amidst the incessant demands of daily life, or you feel powerless to change. Many of us know what to eat in theory, the basic principles of healthy eating, but we struggle profoundly with the how and, more importantly, the why it truly impacts our daily experience, our emotions, and our cognitive function. We often view food as just fuel, or worse, as a source of guilt, a fleeting pleasure, or a means of comfort, rather than a powerful, transformative tool for unlocking vibrant energy, stable moods, and peak mental performance. The constant bombardment of conflicting dietary advice, combined with emotional eating triggers and busy schedules, can make healthy eating feel like an overwhelming, impossible task. What if the food you put into your body wasn't just about managing your weight, but about unlocking a profound level of sustained vitality, fostering emotional equilibrium, and achieving crystal clear mental performance? It's time to truly fuel your temple, your incredible, complex body. This means consciously and mindfully choosing foods that genuinely nourish you from the inside out, providing the essential building blocks and energy your cells desperately crave. Fresh, vibrant fruits and vegetables bursting with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Whole grains for sustained, slow-release energy, and lean proteins to support muscle repair and satiety. It's not about deprivation, strict, restrictive diets, or counting every calorie. It's about mindful choices, listening to your body's true hunger signals, and giving it the foundational components it needs to thrive, not just survive. Pay acute attention to how different foods make you feel beyond the initial taste. Do sugary snacks lead to an immediate energy spike, followed by a dramatic crash, leaving you more tired and irritable than before? Does processed food leave you feeling bloated, heavy, and mentally sluggish? When you consume nutrient-dense, whole foods, you'll notice a remarkable difference in your sustained energy levels, your mood stability, your cognitive function, and even the quality of your sleep. Small, consistent choices accumulate into profound transformation. Start by adding an extra serving of colorful vegetables to one meal each day, opting for water infused with fruit over sugary drinks, choosing a piece of whole fruit over a processed snack, or swapping refined grains for whole grains like oats or brown rice. Gradually increase your intake of diverse plant-based foods, which are rich in fiber and beneficial compounds that support gut health, which is directly linked to brain health and mood. This approach isn't just about physical health. It's about empowering your entire physiological system to support your best mind and most resilient spirit. When you fuel your temple wisely, you unlock an incredible reservoir of vitality that permeates every aspect of your life, making you feel more alive, present, and capable. 7. Move with purpose every day, releasing tension, boosting mood, and igniting your vitality. Our bodies were magnificently designed for movement, to explore, to create, to be dynamic, adaptable, and strong. Yet, in our modern world, many of us spend countless hours hunched over screens, confined to chairs, or commuting in stillness, leaving us feeling stiff, perpetually restless, and mentally fatigued. Do you ever feel profoundly stuck, both physically and mentally, longing for that invigorating burst of vitality that seems to escape you, trapped by the demands of sedentary lifestyle? The very idea of exercise can often feel overwhelming, conjuring intimidating images of grueling gym sessions, intense workouts, or competitive sports, leading to feelings of inadequacy, guilt, or profound resistance. But the consequences of immobility are profound and far-reaching. Persistent low energy, chronic aches and pains, a sluggish metabolism, and a pervasive sense of mental dullness that dims your spirit. The fear of failure, of discomfort, or simply the lack of time often prevents us from moving our bodies in ways that truly serve us. What if the most powerful tool for boosting your mood, clearing your head, significantly increasing your energy levels, reducing the impact of stress, and even improving your cognitive function was literally at your fingertips and didn't require an expensive gym membership, hours of dedication, or specialized equipment? It's time to intentionally move with purpose every single day. Physical activity, in any form, is not just about burning calories or building muscle. It's a powerful, natural antidepressant, a potent antidote to mental and physical tension, a natural mood booster, and an unparalleled way to re-energize your entire being. Movement enhances circulation, delivers oxygen and nutrients to your brain, releases feel-good endorphins, and helps regulate stress hormones. The key is to find something you genuinely enjoy and that feels good in your body, rather than something you feel you should do. Whether it's taking a brisk walk in nature, dancing freely and uninhibitedly in your living room to your favorite music, incorporating light stretching throughout your workday, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or engaging in a few minutes of dynamic movement breaks every hour, consistency over intensity is profoundly key. Even short bursts of movement, accumulated throughout your day, can dramatically improve your mood, significantly reduce anxiety and symptoms of depression, enhance cognitive function, memory, focus, problem solving, and contribute significantly to your overall physical and mental well-being. Explore different forms of movement. Cardiovascular activities like brisk walking or cycling, strength training with body weight or light weights, and flexibility exercises like yoga or Pilates. Listen to your body, celebrate its capabilities, and allow yourself the joy of simply being in motion. By moving with purpose, you don't just improve your physical health, you liberate your mind, energize your spirit, and tap into an innate sense of vitality that is truly transformative. 8. Release the chains, liberating yourself from unhealthy habits and limiting patterns. Are there habits, subtle or overt, that you cling to, even though deep down you possess a profound, knowing awareness that they're subtly holding you back, dimming your light, and slowly costing you your health, your peace of mind, and your true potential? The persistent guilt, the quiet shame, the profound frustration of feeling utterly trapped by unhealthy patterns can be incredibly isolating, leading to a relentless cycle of regret, self-criticism, and a sense of powerlessness. Perhaps it's endless, mindless scrolling on your phone late into the night, resorting to unhealthy comfort eating whenever stress strikes, relying excessively on alcohol to unwind, or needing constant caffeine jolts just to get through the day. You might frequently tell yourself, "I'll change tomorrow," or "This is the last time," but tomorrow often brings the same patterns, leaving you feeling defeated, exhausted, and more firmly entrenched. These habits might offer temporary comfort, a fleeting distraction, or a perceived sense of control, but they ultimately drain your vital energy, escalate your anxiety, and silently diminish your radiant potential. The fear of discomfort, of confronting underlying emotions, or of simply not having the willpower, often keeps us stuck. What if breaking free from these insidious chains wasn't just about sheer willpower or harsh self-discipline, but about a deeper understanding of the underlying desires or unmet needs these habits are trying to fulfill, and then courageously finding healthier, more empowering alternatives? It's time to consciously and compassionately release the chains of bad habits. Start by choosing just one habit to address first. Attempting to overhaul everything at once often leads to burnout and failure. Begin by truly understanding its root cause. What emotion or unmet need does this habit serve? Is it boredom, stress, loneliness, anxiety, or need for escape? Journal about your triggers and the feelings associated with them. Once you identify the underlying psychological or emotional trigger, you can consciously and strategically replace it with a positive alternative that genuinely serves your long-term well-being and addresses the root need in a healthier way. For instance, if you scroll to avoid stress, try deep breathing or a quick walk instead. If you emotionally eat, explore journaling or calling a friend. This journey is about profound self-compassion, not self-punishment. Be patient with yourself. Recognize that setbacks are a part of the process, not a reason to give up. Celebrate every small victory, every conscious choice to do something different. Seek support if needed, from a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or support group. Break the habit into tiny, manageable steps. For example, instead of quitting coffee entirely, reduce your intake by half a cup each week. Instead of eliminating all sugar, cut out sugary drinks first. Understanding the science of habit formation, trigger routine reward cycle, can empower you to consciously rewire your brain. You have the inherent power to choose different, to create new neural pathways that lead to freedom and vitality. Every conscious choice to break an unhealthy pattern is a profound step towards greater freedom, renewed vitality, deeper self-respect, and a future where you are truly in control of your choices and your well-being. 9. Cultivate curiosity, the lifelong journey of growth, purpose, and ageless vitality. Do you ever feel a quiet but persistent sense of stagnation, like you're stuck in a comfortable but uninspiring rut, longing for something new to ignite your passion, stimulate your intellect, and breathe fresh life into your days? The subtle fear of not growing, of not evolving, of becoming complacent or intellectually stagnant can be profoundly debilitating, leading to a quiet sense of emptiness, boredom, or even a creeping feeling of irrelevance. You might find yourself yearning for more purpose, more engagement, more mental stimulation, but feel utterly unsure where to even begin, or believe that you're too old, too busy, or not smart enough to learn something truly new. Yet, the human spirit, by its very design, yearns for growth, for discovery, and for the joyful expansion of its capabilities. The fear of failure, of looking foolish, or of investing time in something that might not pay off, often stifles this innate drive. What if the profound antidote to feeling stuck, to that sense of intellectual and spiritual inertia, wasn't a grand new career, a dramatic relocation, or an expensive degree, but a simple, yet powerful commitment to lifelong learning and continuous personal expansion, especially in areas that genuinely excite, challenge, and fulfill you? You must actively cultivate curiosity. Consider it mental nutrition for your soul. Make intentional, protected time in your schedule to learn a new skill, purely for the joy of it. This could be anything that sparks your interest. Learn to play a musical instrument, delving into a new language, exploring coding or graphic design, mastering a new cooking technique, taking up gardening, or even learning about astronomy. Explore a new hobby that sparks your innate sense of wonder and delight, or actively work towards a personal goal that stretches your comfort zone and requires you to acquire new knowledge or abilities. This isn't about being productive in the traditional sense, or about adding another line to your resume. It's about profoundly nurturing your spirit, keeping your mind agile, flexible, and resilient, and rediscovering the sheer joy and exhilaration of discovery, mastery, and personal growth. Engaging in new learning experiences stimulates neuroplasticity, keeping your brain healthy and vibrant. It boosts creativity, improves problem-solving skills, and can provide a powerful sense of accomplishment and self-efficacy. It reminds you, with undeniable clarity, that you are always capable of growth, adaptation, and positive change, regardless of your age or circumstances. By embracing curiosity, you unlock new perspectives, foster resilience, and keep your spirit vibrant and deeply engaged with the rich tapestry of life, infusing your days with meaning and purpose that extends far beyond the mundane. This ongoing journey of learning and discovery is a wellspring of ageless vitality. 10. Practice intentional kindness, the deepest well of well-being and profound purpose. In a world that often places immense emphasis on me first, driven by individualism, relentless competition, and the pursuit of personal gain, do you ever feel a quiet, persistent emptiness, a nagging yearning for deeper meaning and purpose that extends beyond your own immediate needs and desires? The burden of constant self-focus, of always striving for personal advantage or accumulation, can ironically be incredibly heavy, leading to a pervasive sense of isolation, dissatisfaction, or even a profound lack of fulfillment, even when achieving external success and material wealth. You might find yourself quietly questioning the true meaning of happiness, or longing for a tangible way to contribute something genuinely meaningful and lasting to the world around you, feeling that something fundamental is missing from your life. What if the secret to profound, enduring happiness, to a sense of true and lasting fulfillment, wasn't found in what you gain or accumulate, but in the immeasurable richness of what you generously give? The deepest, most abundant well of well-being, the purest source of joy, is often found when you consciously and consistently practice intentional kindness. This isn't just about grand gestures. It's about integrating small, heartfelt acts of compassion into your daily life. Volunteer your time for a cause you deeply believe in, offering your unique skills and passion to make a tangible difference. Extend genuine, practical help to a friend, neighbor, or family member in need, offering support without expectation of return. Or simply offer a sincere compliment, a warm, authentic smile, or a kind word to a stranger you encounter. Hold a door open, let someone go ahead of you in line, or simply listen fully to someone who needs to be heard. The science behind this is compelling. Engaging in acts of kindness triggers the release of oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which fosters feelings of connection and well-being. It also activates the brain's reward centers, giving you a natural helper's high. Helping others demonstrably helps you too, fostering an unparalleled sense of connection, deep gratitude, and a profound sense of purpose that genuinely transcends your own immediate concerns and self-interest. It shifts your perspective from an inward focus to an outward impact, significantly reducing stress, elevating your mood, and reminding you of your inherent value and capacity for positive influence. This practice of intentional kindness is a powerful reminder that we are all interconnected, threads in the same human tapestry, and that true well-being blossoms most fully and brightly when we open our hearts to the world around us, contributing to the greater good. It's a reciprocal gift, enriching both the giver and the receiver, creating a ripple effect of positivity that transforms lives, beginning with your own. We've just explored 10 powerful, yet often overlooked, keys to profoundly transforming your health and wellness. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. You might be feeling a sense of renewed hope, a genuine spark of inspiration, perhaps even a deep resonance with some of these insights. But it's also possible that a quiet whisper of doubt might arise. This all sounds amazing, but I don't have the time, or it's too hard to change. I've tried before. That, my friends, is one of the biggest, most pervasive lies we tell ourselves. The subtle whisper that keeps us stuck in patterns that no longer serve our highest good, perpetuating a cycle of frustration and unfulfilled potential. But what if the deepest desires of your heart, that tangible feeling of vibrant health, that profound inner peace, that boundless energy, and that unwavering sense of connection and purpose, are just one intentional, courageous step away? Imagine waking up one day, not just alive and existing, but truly feeling alive, vibrant, and fully present, connected to your deepest self and to the people who matter most. Unstoppable in your pursuit of a life that genuinely lights you up from the inside out. That's not a distant, unattainable dream you have to frantically chase. It's a profound choice you can make right now, in this very moment. The secret isn't to revolutionize your entire life overnight, to attempt a dramatic, unsustainable overhaul. It's to embrace the quiet, accumulative power of small, consistent, intentional shifts. Pick just one of these 10 secrets that resonated most deeply with your soul, the one that sparked the most curiosity or evoked the strongest emotion within you, and commit to integrating it into your life this very week. Just one, because profound, lasting transformation often begins with a single, courageous, and deeply felt step, a quiet whisper of commitment that, over time, can grow into a mighty roar of lasting, beautiful change. You are worthy of this transformation. Which of these secrets resonated most deeply with you? And which one will you commit to trying first, starting today? Let me know in the comments below. Your insights, your journey, and your experiences inspire us all. And if this video sparked hope, clarity, and curiosity in your heart, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this empowering message, and subscribe for more insights on unlocking your best, most vibrant self. Your journey to a life you truly love, a life filled with health, wellness, and profound joy, starts right now.